Yeah, I got a new show for y'all.
Stephen A. Smith interviews a crazy woman on his podcast.
Yeah.
I mean, she is...
It sounds like this woman
suffers from
should be in a straightening jacket. Check this video out.
a rubber room.
Yeah, seriously.
Yes. What about what they've said in terms of black, particularly black men and Latinos, supported him more than they have in the past? Why do you think that is? And what do you have to say to black men and Latinos who were not in favor of supporting Kamala Harris?
Oh, honey. Oh, honey. When your favorite niece and your 13-year-old daughter is raped by your alcoholic brother or the next door neighbor, and she tries to abort that baby inside of her from a rape, you're going to regret that. They want to keep women in their place. It's so disgusting. I can't even put words to them voting for her. They didn't vote for her, didn't vote because she was a woman. They didn't care that she was smart and powerful, educated, beautiful, kind, joyful, fearless. She would have taken care of this country. She would have protected the people. She would have surrounded herself with great minds. But keeping women in their place was more important to them. And black men, that was just shocking because, honey, he's going to give the military and the police permission to shoot you in your back, and there will be no immunity.
What? It won't be no immunity.
Y'all done fucked up. You took every right from your children. Once again, there will be no social security and pensions and rights. This thing has said you will never have to vote again. He's going to be in charge of the military. We have fucked up. End of story.
You don't think it was a simple situation of looking at the economy, looking at inflation, looking at crime and saying, providing and protect. And as men, that's what we want. And as a result of that, I mean, I voted for her. I wasn't voting for him. But speaking to men who felt differently, they didn't think about Roe v. Wade. They didn't think about stuff. They thought about the economy, money in their pockets, and safety in the streets.
Well, listen,
it couldn't have been as simple as that.
First of all, do you see women breaking in people's houses? Do you see women shooting each other in the streets? They voted because they voted for Trump because, I hate saying his name. They voted for him because they hate themselves.
Oh, that's it.
And they see this thing as powerful, that he's going to move mountains for them and make them rich. And unfortunately, black men, they want a man. They were saying, I'm voting for the man. Well, we're going to see about that. And don't think we're all not at fault. All of us. We went to our jobs, we came home and sat on the sofa and watched movies of destruction. Superman, Batman, the end of this, Armageddon. Well, all of that social consciousness has brought us here. So now, like I said, Lex Luthor is finally in the fucking White House. What are you going to do about it?
So let me...
Lex Luthor in the White House. Man, that's the craziest rant I've ever heard in my life.
Lex Luthor. I would take, you know what? I would take Lex Luthor over Kamala Harris.
Yeah, I would too. Hey,
Man.
she was wishing people's daughters to get raped by their uncles.
Oh, man. There's a meme going around. That's the Trump, the art of the deal. He put Lex Luthor. This is crazy. Hey, man, did you hear?
It's like everything she said Trump was going to give the military the right to shoot you in the back.
And there's no immunity.
Why?
Look, she told her.
Then she said there's no immunity. If there's no immunity, then
they can't do that.
Then those soldiers go to jail. If there's no immunity.
She misspoke. She meant immunity.
That whole rant was she misspoke. Nothing she said was
logical, rational.
It was absurd.
It was ridiculous. It was psychotic.
Nothing she said
it didn't make any
sense.
But did you hear Stephen A? He's like, I didn't vote for him neither. I voted for Kamala. But then he asked logical questions, right, about
why people probably voted for him. They voted for him because of the economy.
The immigration is out of control. Illegal immigration.
Crime is out of control.
These wars out of control. The money we spending for that.
Yeah. So if he really, it tells me that he probably did vote for Trump, but he's not going to come out and tell nobody he voted. You see what I'm saying?
Yeah.
I mean, because the Democrat voter, they don't think logically. They think like this woman.
Right.
See, he asked a logical question.
Right.
Which makes me to believe he actually, either he didn't vote or he voted for Trump. There's no way in hell if you asking that type of question and you think clearly and logically like that, you're going to go vote for Kamala.
So you pretty much saying Stephen A. told on himself.
I think so. There's no way in hell he voted for Kamala Harris.
Yeah.
I know he's black, and we have
if that
black
woman
people vote for
came
each other.
on my podcast and she was talking like that, I would have after I get done with her, she's probably going to walk off the set. Ain't no in hell I'm gonna talk to somebody about what's going on in the world, and she sounds that crazy and that stupid, and I'm not gonna check her.
But he doesn't want to alienate himself.
Right. Yeah, you're right.
That's why.
He's got too much to lose.
He's got way too much to lose.
His career over there crazy.
Like he's black, so majority of his fans are gonna be black. It's just way how being an influencer, being an entertainer works. Black people gravitate to other black people. Majority of his audience is black, and they think just like her. So he's not going to come out and say he voted for Trump. Yeah. He would alienate them because look how crazy they are. Haven't you seen how many videos of black people said you need to protest this place or you need to drop family and friends? Don't ever talk to them again if they voted for Trump. Family and friends.
Yeah, say there's a threat against democracy.
Yeah, because
then when the American people voted for him, you say we effed up.
Yeah, so Democrats put their politics above their religion, above their blood, their family.
Yeah.
That's what they push. So that's why he's not going to ever come out and say that he voted for Trump. It would be like career suicide for him.
Right.
Like me and you, we never really...
you know what? I think he probably did vote for him.
Huh? For Kamala?
He probably did vote for him. He doesn't care about illegal immigration because it doesn't affect him.
You don't think he cares?
He doesn't care about inflation. It doesn't affect him.
You don't think he cares about crime?
Affect him, huh?
I know.
None of those things affect him.
But he's got to see what it does to the black community.
He don't care what happens to the black community.
You don't think so?
He don't give a shit. And majority of these people that's in Hollywood and on TV, none of these issues, doesn't affect them in their lives.
Yeah.
They voting because based on, the Democrat, they supposed to be for everybody. They for women's rights. They just, they supposed to be people that's morally sound. They stand on that high ground that they're better than the Republican, but that's all hogwash. Yeah. Anybody with sound mind and body is going to vote for a Republican.
No, but this woman actually is, she's vocal about her mental illness.
Yeah,
I think she's bipolar.
She's got to be bipolar. Those sudden yells and screaming.
Yeah, it looked like she was auditioning or something. That looked like an audition tape.
Looked like she was auditioning for Lex Luthor. You need to be a crazy black woman villain in the next Superman.
Call you Miss Luthor.
Yeah, you Lex Luthor's wife.
Yeah, but fuck it. I don't know, Stephen. You can't be this.
Well, he needs guests, like we need guests. He's playing nice. Because if an interview goes wrong, ain't nobody coming on the show.
Yeah, especially against a black woman.
Yeah.
Like you cannot attack, as a black man podcast, you cannot attack a black woman.
Yeah.
Not over Kamala, you can't.
The woman who claims to be black and she's not.
That woman's not even black.
That's how twisted black folks are.
Woman's not even black.
Now, this woman you talk to, that's a black woman.
That's definitely a black woman.
That's a black woman.
That's a black voter, too. Show's over.